Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? Nicodemus Kane here, back. I was just going to make something quick here. I don't really have anything big and important to say today. Um, I had been kind of thinking about stuff that I was going to say for this week. I try to do one of these per week where we just kind of sit down, talk and try to figure out life, try to figure out things, but I don't really have much anything. Um, the only things that I remotely thought that I might talk about was Jesus Christ is always an option. Whether you want to believe that or not, it is always an option and it is always open for you to explore. I've had conversations over the past year or so with people. Every time I try to talk about my beliefs, my new beliefs, it's we've kind of we've talked about how I grew up a atheist slash agnostic, not really believing much of anything, thinking that it was all just this natural thing that's happening, this life, that there's nothing else out there. But I've come to change those beliefs over the past several years because the Lord has showed me that there is a great universal deception going on right now. I mean, we are literally drowning in evil and deception. I've talked about this several times through these videos. And I've done my best to try to open people's eyes to it, try to tell people, look, it's real. It's a true, real evil. And I've had a lot of people, well, what do you want to say? I've had a lot of slapback for it. I really have. There's been a lot of people that just they choose not to believe. Some people flat refuse not to believe. I've had people tell me that the things I believe now are completely idiotic and ridiculous. I just had my mother yesterday say one of my beliefs is completely ridiculous. I, it's happening. You know, it is what it is. You when you start to believe things like this, you have to understand that people just aren't going to believe it, and if they choose not to believe it, then that's on them. The Bible says, "Let the ignorant stay ignorant." Let those that choose not to believe leave them alone. They will believe what they want to believe. Either they can't believe it or they won't believe it. That's the way I understood it. So it's frustrating and heartbreaking. It's what it's become. Um, my nose is a little runny today. It's always runny though. It's that time of year. It's allergies. Which the way I understand it now is, I probably got these allergies through some kind of chemicals that they feed us through the years. Probably some of those first shots that they give us as babies. Because allergies were not this rampant back in the day, just like pretty much all diseases were not this rampant back in the day. We have videos from the early 1900s of people living until 90 years old and they were fit as a fiddle. You know, it this isn't real. This isn't real. This is not the way that things are supposed to be. I was just having this talk. I was just having this talk with my wife Angie B the other day. Actually, it's yesterday, I think, where we were discussing what we do and don't know about life. and everything we do know is programming and has been programmed into us. Um, she had a bit of cognitive dissonance on it, which is okay because it's kind of a hard pill to swallow. It really has. I got broken down by it. I didn't just jump into this whole thing randomly. It took a good couple years for God to really break my understanding of it down. And that's what I needed. It's how I needed it. Is to be broken down, and then he's slowly built me back up with the truth. And I understand that now. But just trying to talk to people, just trying to say, look, we're swimming in a lie. It's everything we know from the moment we're born until the moment we die is just some kind of deception that somebody has fed us through the years. From I don't want to get into specifics, but I mean from the whole concept of you are owned by a corporation. You are born into a debt that you can never ever repay. That you are thrown into an institution that brainwashes you constantly, whether from school or television or entertainment, movies, whatever. You are constantly brainwashed into believing whatever it is they want you to believe. Not only that, but everything they tell you is a lie. The more I look at things in the past, the more I see what people have found in the past, the more that I understand that everything we are told is a lie. Everything's completely flipped upside down. I've talked about this in a couple other videos. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I know, I'm sorry. I have to do this with my nose. But everything we know is a lie. And it's all been completely flipped on its head. And we are pushed into this way of living that is that creates nothing but debt slaves. That we come to be told that we have to worship the almighty dollar because the dollar is the best thing that we could ever have in our lives. That all of this stuff that we're supposed to buy is supposed to make us happy. And that, he who dies with the most toys wins. All of our food is terrible for us. We don't even know if the water is even safe to drink anymore. More people die from medicines than than are actually cured from it. We are in a constant state of war. We are in a constant state of death. We are in a constant state of disease. And if you choose not to believe it, if you choose to just walk through life not looking at it and seeing it, that's what they want. They just want you to be a happy little sheep, But in reality, everything in this world is there to kill us. And I don't think it has to be that way. There's a lot of people that think it doesn't have to be that way. There's there's something more to it, something sinister, something evil, just something disgusting about the whole thing, the whole system. And people just are not waking up to that. So what I want to say right now more than anything else, for anyone that's watching this and listening, and even remotely, if you understand it, you're already there. You know, you're already there with us, and you see it for what it is. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you're not listening to what I'm saying, for everyone out there that needs to hear it, Jesus Christ is an option for you. He always has been. He always will be. If you choose not to believe it, that's fine. You don't have to. I may I may just be planting a seed just by saying it. And there may be people that fight that. I've had people that fight that. Just by planting the seed, just by saying that, they fought it tooth and nail. But from my personal experience, from my personal understanding now, I can say that it's a real thing. My life has changed completely since I have turned my heart to Jesus Christ and let Him take it. To let Him lead me, to let Him show me the truth of the world. I pray every day for the understanding, for the love, for the forgiveness, for everything that He will give me so that I can at least just get through this life from this point on, because I see it now. It's so terrible, the things that are in the world, and I can't I can't get you to believe it. I can't change your opinion on it. You have to change your opinion on that. All I can do is show you the things that I see. All I can do is give you the understanding that I have, and from there you have to make your opinion. I can't change my opinion, or I can't change your opinion. I can't force my opinion upon you. It's my dog. So look, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. It's Memorial Day, if you can believe that. I woke up super early because I wanted to get some recording done today. You know, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't have anything set in stone and planned. I've been, it's just been bugging me. It's just been bugging me that the conversations that I've had with people have just kind of, fallen off the rails. Um, because really, I just want people to see this. I want people to see the evil that we're dealing with. I want people to see that there's a better way. I want people to see that there's a better option, that we don't have to live like this. We don't have to die like this. We don't have to die and just that be it. I can see it now. There's a better way. There's absolutely a better way, and I'm going to appeal to everyone out there that it's an option. It's an option. It's absolutely an option for you. Again, if you choose not to take it, that's on you. And I hope you find what you need to find. I really truly do hope you find what you need to find. If you don't, then you don't. Uh, in my eyes, I can hope and pray that God judges you honestly and truthfully, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to you. I don't know what's going to happen to me, but I can't judge anybody. So I don't know. The Bible says that God judges people by what's in their heart and their actions. And whether you choose to believe or not, that's going to be on him to decide what happens to you if you go to the lake of fire and burn forever, or if you go to heaven. That's on him. I know the book has specific guidelines, of what's supposed to happen, and the biggest thing is if you choose to believe in Jesus, if you choose to believe in God, then He will change your heart, and I believe that. He's worked miracles on me. That's just a fact. So, anyways, like I said, that's short and sweet. I gotta go get the dog before she wakes Angie up. It's like I said, it's early. It's super early. I had my alarm set early for this morning. So you know what, guys, take it easy. Um, have a good, safe Memorial Day. I I could have come on here and said all the stuff about soldiers dying and all this stuff. And that's what everybody else can say, and that's fine. I that just for me that just seems like more and more brainwashing is is us having to understand that we have to die to fight somebody else's war. I think everyone um who has given their lives in order for us to be free, uh as free as we can be with this. I I I I take exception to the country, not for the people that fight for it. Put it that way. Because I think we're all better than this. I truly do. I think we're all better than this country ever gave us credit for, and we're better than being just mindless debt drones, and we're better than being mindless cannon fodder that goes and fights wars for people that don't care. Don't they just don't give a damn. So that's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully, I'll have something more coming down the line. I seem to have moved away from having decent conversations. We're just kind of talking off the cuff at this point because there's just been so much stuff that's been coming around, and I can't really, because of the my new job that I have, I can't really do as much research as I used to. So it's things have kind of shifted a little bit. So, and I apologize for that. We used to have some decent conversations. Now it just seems like I'm coming on here and just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, you guys take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. Doesn't matter. Um, I would think that if more people actually liked and commented and subscribed, YouTube would catch on and probably start shadow banning us either way. They probably are, no matter what. Um, until next time, I wish you all well in all your future endeavors, and I hope that the oil lasts for you. God bless you guys. Take care. Save often. And just remember, Jesus is an option. If you choose not to take it, that's on you. So, I'll see you guys later.